Hello guys, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family. And let me take this opportunity to thank each and everyone for your response. Thank you for commitment. Thank you for working with us, guys. Thank you for taking advantage of our offer that we are giving there when we are celebrating our first anniversary. Guys, we really thank you so much. And guys, remember we are still running out of time because today is 20th, and the offer will end on date first. From date first, guys, the offer will not be there, will be no more until our second anniversary. So guys, take this opportunity, take this golden opportunity and have the system of your choice. Guys, everything is working smoothly, guys. And we are giving with the 50% offer. So do your best. I think it's only this week because I think from next week will be on October. So guys, you only have 1 week. Those who are still desiring to grab this opportunity of getting the system with the anniversary offer. So it's up to you guys. Try all your best. The system are there. And like today, I just want to cover some stuff here clearly because I think we don't have more video about the Omega. And simply because Omega, it's very simple. Omega, it's a great system. And Omega, it's some kind of like 3D spike detector because this one is also a spike detector system. But this one, the Omega trades both sides. It will trade the spike and also against the spike. And remember, it have four strategies in one system. This means it's like 4 robots in one system. What a golden opportunity. What a golden opportunity with the TFX family. Having 4 robots in one system, guys, that's a great favor, and that one you'll never regret because in one way or the other, one or two strategy there will always make you smile and milk monkey without the struggling. The reason why we don't have so many videos about the Omega because it's almost like 3D spike detector, but this one is very simple and accurate. And now I just want to take you just step by step because it's very simple. Because when working with the robot, you don't guys, you don't struggle because the work is for the robot, not you. The only thing you need to do there, it is to give the robot order. When you give the EA the command of the strategy that you want, it will be very, very, very simple because it will do the rest of the work for you. And when you still continue working or trading manually or learning about how to trade manually, you can still be making money. So this is all about learning and earning at the same time. So guys, let's go straight today to our Omega. Our Omega, let me open this one to show you everything here. Yes, we have where is this strategy? Let's go direct to strategy. Let's start with the strategy one. The strategy one, it's the 3D spike. And there is something, a challenge here that people are going through, and maybe let me clarify that before we proceed. Guys, when you already, because the template contains the robot, if you want to change something, don't just open the robot, there is steps of opening the robot. You can right click, go to expert list. When you click there, it will tell you Omega robot, go to properties. Then the properties, it will bring everything here. The shortcut, it's only to go where the robot is. I think you can see here, just double click there, then automatically it will open the link. Then from there, you go to strategy. Guys, don't just set, let me say like I just want to work with strategy 3, strategy 1. If I set strategy 1 there and click OK, it won't change, guys. It won't change because the moment, even if, let's say, for instance, let me save that template, and we have saved that template into strategy with the strategy 1. So if I replace that template again, let me replace simple as that one. Sorry, let us wait. You see, after resuming, if I go back to my robot, you'll find that it is still in strategy 4. So nothing changed. So for MT5, it's very different. It's not the same as MT4. So all you need, if you want to change the robot or the strategy or the settings from the robot, all you need it is to attach it again. So you just go to expert advisors here, and where the robot is, double click or attach the robot, click OK, then change for the setting that you want, whether they are the setting or the strategy. Then after that, you can save now. You can save the template. You can rename the template. Let's say OK. Now you can go to templates icon there and save the template. So when you go to template, you can just replace the template with the one that you want, or you can just rename it and say, let's say this is your test 1 or test 2, because according to the setting that you have. Then you can click OK. So by that, it will help you when you go to another pair, those that I just want to work with the strategy 1, and it is the one that I saved with the test 1. So you can click OK, and automatically it will appear with the strategy 1. And there is this problem we are facing, but not our side. The problem is the platform. I believe some have discovered this. The platform have some issues. I don't know why. Sometimes everything lost, and the problem is not with the system. The problem is I don't know, since they updated their the terminals. The terminals of MT5 is no longer working good. So be careful with that. There is a lot of some stuff there. I think since they updated, it's not working good. So sometimes when you find something like that, just close or shut down your terminal and open the terminal again. Then after opening the terminal again, guys, it will come with everything. So let's go back to our strategy 4. No, not our strategy 4, guys. Yeah. Now, if you double click the robot, you'll find that now it contains the strategy 1, which now the template, it is test 1. Now, let's go direct now to help you understand about the strategy 1, guys. The strategy 1 and also the other stuffs in Omega system. Now, in this Omega system, if you double click the robot there, you'll find that we have 4 strategies. Now, the strategy 1, in spike detector, it only takes the spikes, but with Omega, I told you it is trading both sides. So strategy 1 for Omega system, this is a great thing, guys. This is a great thing, guys, and opportunity. Now, it will take this buy after this arrow. It will take this buy. Then when another arrow pop up at this place, it will close that buy and open a sell. After opening the sell again, it will sell, and when the arrow pop up again here, it will close the sell and open the buy. So now it will have closed the buy and will be riding the sell. And all you need to understand is that the settings are the same. So that is when you are working with the vector. So if you want to work with a 5G, 3D indicator here, you only need to set there the 3D or 5G, so that you can work with the settings of the 5G, but in strategy 1. So this means if I set there the 5G and 3D spikes, this means that now I'm not working with this vector, I'm working with 5G. And always remember to attach it, and this one we can rename, this is a empty 5G. Now the 5G will take sale here until the time it will close sale. Let me see where our buy was. No, this is where the buy is. It will take that buy from that place. Let's see where our sale was. This is the buy. the 5G, it will take this one from this place to this place. Remember, we have covered that about the vector, 3D, 4G. They are all the same because some are here are for scalping, long trade, intertrade, things like that one. Like this one, take sell from that place to this place, from this place to where? To this place, and again we are looking for sell. It is simple, is that one. The difference with the 3D spike detector, it's that this one will trade both sides. So it will take sell, and where if there is another arrow here, also it will take buy. I'm just giving the example with the vector because it's the one that we can see easily, so that you can understand what I'm saying. So even if you can work with the 3D, it's where the 3D will appear, it's where the robot will take the trades, and when another 3D appear, it will close this the buy and place the sale automatically. It is simple as that one. Now, when we are working with a strategy 2, the strategy 2 is the one we say that here it contains spikes, 3D spikes, and trend line. What is the meaning of that? Let me see here. What is the meaning of that? So let me place this template 2, the one with the trend line. All right. Now, this means that the robot will take only the trade that is in the trade line, because trade line detects support and resistance. So if there is a trade line here in our vector here, for instance, this place, then the robot will take trade. If there will be a vector and there is no trade line, let's say there is a vector here and the trade line is at this place, the robot will not take that sale. And remember, it is selling and buying, working both sides. So even if we have the for instance, even if the vector can pop up at this area, yet it will close that cell, but it won't place buy because the robot hasn't detected the support. So it must detect the support or the resistance of trade line. So it will be the combination of the vector or 3D or 5G or 4G. We added 4G, guys, to make things more smoothly. Now it will only place the order whenever there is a trend line and the vector or one of the indicators. So if there is no trend line, it won't take that trade. And remember, these trade lines, you can adjust them and give them the big period number as you wish, so that you can take the trades accordingly. So that is the strategy 2. Strategy 2, we said it will trade both sides, but it won't take trade if there is no a trend line. But if the arrow can appear or pop up at this place, even if there is no, and there was an opening position, the robot will close the order and wait until the market touches or the candle touches our support trend line here. Then the robot will take buy automatically. So I hope that is clear. Now let's go to our strategy 3. And our strategy 3, we saw that there is a 3D spike detector. So these two strategies, they are very, 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 very great, and you need to understand how to work with them. These two strategies, strategy 3 and strategy 4, because this one, it's when now you want to work according to the support or resistance based from big time frame. So you want to take trades, whether they are buy and sell, from picking signal from big time frame. This is H1 or H4, because that's what many trade from, and that will be indicating the support and resistance from H4 and or H1, and you'll be taking trades. And remember the Omega system, you take trades of any time frame that you wish to, any of the time frame that you wish to. So if you wish to take trades in minute 5, minute 10, it's up to you. So now 1 minute, it's not a must. We have advanced that. Now let's go and see what to do with the strategy 3, which we said that it is 3D spike and H1 arrow. H1 arrow doesn't mean you must stick in H1. You can move into H4 or daily time frame according to what you want. But what is that? Now, let's go. Now, if I said we want to work with H1, that is strategy 3 arrow, you can see we have the arrow here. We have the dotted here, and we have the arrow here. This arrow here, it always pop up before, or it's always appeared before the dotted. It will appear before the dotted. So for those people who love to take early entries, you can use this arrow to take trades before the dotted. So because the dotted will appear later after all confirmation. Many times when the dotted appear, it's a totally confirmed a support or resistance. But there is sometimes, many times also, the arrow can appear, and from that moment, the market won't turn back. It will continue going. Then maybe the dotted will appear when the market is here. So some people don't like to lose or maybe to miss these opportunities here, because maybe the dotted can appear when the market is at this place, when already it's confirmed that it will be a pullback or the changing of the trade. So for those people who love to take the trades early, you can use the strategy 3. The best thing is the system is for lifetime, so you can test and see in between strategy 3 and 4 which one will be the best for you, because this one is for the early entry, and this one is when totally market is confirmed. And now from there, whether you are working, if you want to take this trade now, this means in our robot here, where is this one? Our robot here will be working with a strategy 3. So if you're working with the strategy 3 and you want to work with the vector like this place, so let me say, and remember always to attach the robot, don't just set there, but I'm just giving you an example now. Let's say I just want to work with the strategy 3 and I want to work with the vector indicator. So I'll just click OK. After clicking OK, and now let's go to, that is crash 1000. Let me close this one. Don't want to get confused. Now that is crash 1000. Let me please. Now, remember, the 3D Omega trades both sides. But now, when working with the strategy 3 and 4, it will trade according to the direction of the market. Now the market is telling us it's selling. So all it will do in strategy, in this, with the vector, it will only sell. It won't take buy. Though it will take buy if we have the support. So because it must trade the both side, but it won't take buy at this place now, it will sell. But if we are coming from the support, it will only buy if we're coming from the support in H1. If in H1 there is a arrow, because now it's the strategy 3, it will only buy, it won't sell. But now because in H1 we have a resistance here, let's say we are working with the strategy 3, so we are relying with only this arrow. So what the robot will do, it will only buy, it will only sell now, it will only sell. And any of the indicators, let's say, because we are using the vector, if the vector will pop up at this place, the robot will close and wait for another vector of the same trade, which is now going with a sell, because in H1 it's telling us that it is a sell. So it will close that by a sell and wait for another vector to pop up. Let's say there was no any pop vector here, so it will drop with that market and close market at this place. Then it will sell if there is this now arrow here, our vector here. Then the robot will take trades because now it is a sell in H4. The same thing with strategy 4, which is the strategy 4, it is for the trade maker. The trade maker here. This trade maker here, the strategy 4, and let's say I would just want to work with 5G with a trade maker, or maybe I want to work with 4G with a trade maker. So the strategy 4, here is where you set the strategy, and here it's where you set the indicator that you want to use. Now let me say okay, because now I'm working with the 4G, and let me delete this one. And the best thing is, even if you forgot to attach, there is no problem. the robot will read the indicators from here. So to attach the indicators, it's not a must, but I'm giving you this as an example. Now, I'm working with the 4G. So that is the indicator I'm using, and I'm using the strategy 4, which is for this dotted. It is the same thing. It will only sell without taking any buy. So if you want to take buy and sales, use the strategy 1. If you want to be guided by the trade line, use the strategy 2. If you want to trade only with the direction of the market, signal from H1 or H4, let me go even to H4, guys. Let me go to H4. Now the H4 here is saying it's a buy. So the only thing my system will do here, or the robot will do here, it is to pick this buy after our 4G, because we are using the 4G. Let's say, for instance, I want to change time frame. Now I just want to work with minute 5. Yeah, let me say I just want to do my scalping with a minute 5 with the same strategy, to picking trades from 4 hours. So in minute 5, my robot will only buy, because in H4 we are saying it's a buy thing. So it won't take any sell, it won't sell, it will only buy. But if I want to take this sell and this buy in minute 5, in the same minute 5, and I want to take this sell and this buy using the trade line, I can use the strategy 2. The strategy 2, it's the one that will trade with this trend line and this vector. Even if you want to trade even in 30 minutes, guys, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. Even if you want to trade any of the time frame when using the omega. So if I want to trade with the minute 10 with the strategy 1, it will take all this sell, and from here, because we have this 4G, it will also take that trade. It will close, and remember, when it hits the trade line, even if there is no arrow there, it will close the market and wait another one for sale. If the 4G or the 3D pop up there, then it will place sell. Then you will ride that sell until when it hits the trade line, or when the indicator will pop up here, one of the indicator according to what you selected. So the 3D Omega is the best of the best, because now you can trade in any time frame that you wish to. And for the strategies, you must take this and keep this in mind. The strategy 3 and 4, we are picking trades from big time frame, whereby it is this, whether you're taking from 4 hours. And because many of us are scalpers, I will advise you to use H1. But if you are long trader, you want to hold for more spike, guys, always use the H4 as the time frame that will be giving you indicator. So the signal. So if H4 is telling us it's a buy, you'll only buy. And when you're using H4, don't just use a vector. It's good to use something like 3D, because when using H4, you want to hold for more profit. So there is no need to use the vector, because the vector will close the market earlier. So for that time, that's when you need to use the 3D. As you can see, there is no 3D here. Well, their 4G was here. So the 3D can take that trade from there to here. And here you can see the 3D is still telling you that it's a buy. But the trade line, if you are using the strategy 2, it would have taken that buy with a good profit, guys, with a good profit, and you can use any of your time frame. Then from there, we can see that before this sell, let's see, before this sell, there was a buy using the 3D. There was a buy here. I believe so, because yeah, the buy was here. You can see the buy to this place. That is for the people who want to hold for more trade. So if you don't want that, you say, no, that one is too much. But that's depend with according to the time frame that you have. Let's go to 5G, for instance, and see what 5G would have done to us. This is the 5G from this place to this place. Let's see the buy for 5G. You can see the 5G, it would have buy from this place to this place, guys. So it's very simple and very accurate using the 3D Omega. And don't forget, even the 3D spikes now, it can trade any of the time frame that you wish to. So, but for now, we were talking about the Omega, the system that many people are really desiring to have the system, and many have purchased the system because of working in both sides. So guys, if there is anything, I've covered this video to help some people there understand how it works, because they requested for me to try again to clarify, because they want to get exactly things of what to do when using 3D Omega. And guys, there is no any of our system that is not working great, whether it is Omega or whether it is the 3D spikes. So it is your choice, guys, and grab this opportunity as we continue celebrating our first anniversary. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. We love you and we adore